architects, barbers, even cosmetologists, entrepreneurship and knowledge, bringing all of this.
Hello and welcome to Beyond the Chairs. My name is Ericka Chancellor, your host, and today we have Marlon Clayton.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome, Marlon.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Marlon Clayton?
Well, let me see. I'm a hairstylist. Been in the city of Inglewood for over 20 years now. I run my family-owned salon. I say family-owned salon, but I've been running it for the past 10 years.
Okay.
It's called Dare to Be Noticed.
Yes.
We're on the corner of Manchester and Crenshaw.
Yes, in Inglewood. Woo, woo.
In Inglewood, City of Champs.
Yes.
But I've been doing hair for, I would say, since 1988. That's when I was cutting hair in the garage.
Okay.
And it grew until, first it was just my friends, and then it was this school, that school, and then it was like, that's the guy that can cut hair and put designs in your hair for the low, because I was cheaper than going to the Cosmic store or Magnificent Brothers. I was cheaper than all of them, but I was cutting just as good.
Right.
And so that's how I kind of got into it. And then after high school, did a little college, and then I was like, I'm going to cosmetology. Well, first I said I was going to go to barbering school.
Okay.
And my mom was like, go to cosmetology. You can do women's hair and guys' hair.
Yes.
She was like, you can make more money. And when I got into cosmetology, I was like, oh, I like this so much better. Like, women are very pleasant. Now, I ain't saying they always pleasant, but they really pleasant with me. Better than guys are.
Okay.
Guys are... They're very, guys, if you believe it or not, they're very conscious about how they look too. Like, if you don't cut their hair right, it can be a real issue.
Oh, wow.
You know? And they don't tip, and they don't,
At least not you.
Yeah, women, if they like your personality or like something that you're doing, they give you a chance to work on them. And learn on them when you have a cool personality, I believe. You know?
Right.
Guys not. Guys, if you don't cut it right, they ain't never coming back.
The first time.
They ain't never coming back.
Yes. So yes, definitely. So cosmetology, you end up doing cosmetology as opposed to barber. So
yes.
The cosmetology, you usually, when you think of cosmetology, you think of a woman doing hair.
Yeah,
so
yes.
how did you manage to get that touch to make women look beautiful even though you're a man?
Well, I'm going to be quite honest with you. My mom's been in the game before I was born.
Okay.
And she worked with this guy called Dennis Shepard. He had a salon on Imperial and Ramona, like the borderline of Inglewood, Hawthorne.
Okay.
And he was a straight man, hustler, always looked nice, owned a salon with a bunch of women. And I kind of admired that.
Okay.
And he was a war veteran, went to Vietnam. So I grew up seeing a man do hair, so I never thought about it as only women do hair.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
so you had some examples there.
I had an example. I won't say examples.
Yeah, that's true.
And I admired him because he, like, you know, when you see somebody, you be like, they got it together. Like, and you can be young and realize he the man.
Right.
You know, he had nice cars, had a nice house, and I was like, okay.
He kind of got it going.
Yeah, so I never saw it as only women did it.
Okay.
Because he did Jerry curls, and he did like a lot of celebrities. He did like, he used to do the Whispers.
Oh, okay.
Like him and my mom did the twins. They did their Jerry curls. He used to do a couple of pimps that had feathers and stuff, and he did ladies. So I was like, I never really witnessed it as this is only a woman's game.
Right. Okay.
So when I got into it, it never bothered me to. Like when my mom said it, it just made sense.
Right, to go ahead and do this.
Yeah.
And then you put that puzzle piece
it just made
that you
sense.
had seen home.
Yeah.
Doing
Now, if I
thing.
didn't see him, I'd probably be like, nah, I'm just going to barber, mama.
Right,
you know?
right. Because you used to go into a barber.
Yeah.
So you seen how that flows even more so.
The atmosphere is different, though. I will say this. The atmosphere between a barbershop and a hair salon, you go learn something in a barbershop as a young man. Even if it's just listening, the conversation, what not to do, what to do. In a hair salon, being that I'm a man, I see a lot of times the conversation kind of shifts Because I've been in there as a young kid and they don't care and they talking recklessly.
Yes.
But then as a man, I'm in there, they be like, oh, let me watch what I say.
Right.
There's a man in here.
Exactly.
So it's that denomination of it, but other than that, it's lovely doing hair. I love it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it at all.
I love it too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to took care of my family. It's to help me raise the kids.
They
bought a
raised me
home.
too. So,
Right. Yeah, it raised you too.
Yeah.
So
I love
yeah,
it.
and I like the freedom of it.
Well, when you the boss, it ain't no freedom.
Well,
that's why
true. That's true.
Yeah, that's something. That's something I try to make people understand because they feel like you can create your own schedule, and you can.
Yes.
But you got to understand, it's not a 9-to-5 schedule.
Right. That's true.
It's a all
It's
day.
12-hour
Yeah,
days.
it's an all day
schedules.
schedule, and sometimes you don't even have time to get you nothing to eat.
Yes.
And, you know, when you have that type of clientele, it's demanding. You're on your feet.
Yes.
Like people, they don't realize we be broke down at the end of our career.
Yes. It's some hard work.
It's some hard work, but it's fun.
And that's why I think it's important to take your business beyond the chair.
Yeah, yes,
because
indeed.
you're not going to be able to slave behind the chair like you did when you was young.
Very true.
You
Very
know,
true.
stuff start kicking in,
Yeah.
foot spurs
Yeah.
and corporate tunnel
Yeah.
and shoulder issues.
Knee issues. Yeah,
all
very
of
true.
that.
Very true.
So it's important to me to take your business beyond the chair. What do you think? Do you think that it's important to?
Very important. Very important. I feel like if you just stay behind a chair, you're gonna die slowly.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is clientele come and go.
Yeah.
You can have clientele, but people move, people pass away, people get upset with you. They come and go.
Right.
So you
right.
always got to have multiple streams of income coming in.
Okay.
And that's either if you doing platform work for a company,
Yes.
even if you just teaching classes for that company, like product knowledge.
Right.
Find a company that likes you and how you portray their product. Or even figuring out how to create your own product line.
Yes.
Because that's something I learned during this pandemic.
Okay.
Not learn, it was something I was researching. You know how we all talk about getting our own product line.
Yes.
And something I was researching for about 2 years, talking to different manufacturers that do private labeling and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I kind of gained a relationship with one.
Okay.
And when the pandemic hit, people was calling and asking what shampoo to buy, what conditioner to buy. And I was like, and here I am about to give money away.
Yes, definitely.
When that could be
telling
money.
them where to go.
Yeah, telling them where to go and what to buy and stuff like that. I was like, if I have my own, I could be like, you already know what to buy. Like,
Right.
so I jumped off the cliff and created my own product line.
Yes, I
So,
did see it advertised.
Yes, we have our own shampoo now. We have our own conditioners, edge control. So the people that are scared to come in, I got something for you. I put a package together. I can ship it out to you. You can come pick it up. So working beyond the chair is more than just, you got to think outside the box even when you're doing hair, because it's always a way to create a revenue. We have a couple of stylists in my salon. They do video shoots and photo shoots constantly, but it's a way for them to make money. And then they come back to work and still do their clients.
Right.
So
right.
you have to, I feel like you have to if you want to grow.
Right.
Even if you get to a point where you don't want to do it no more, you've done it, so you know what to do, or you know how to coach somebody to do it also.
Or you know the needs
Yeah,
that are there.
exactly.
Like you say, the shampoo.
Yeah,
You know that my
exactly.
clients need shampoo, so guess what? I'm gonna produce the
Yes,
shampoo
indeed.
for them.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
finding those needs and fulfilling them.
Yeah.
Within your industry.
Yeah. And I encourage all my stylists to do something. Like, I know some businesses are like, no, I'm the only one selling product in here, but I feel they're all independent contractors.
Right.
So you can do your thing in a proper manner.
Okay.
You know, like I have a young lady that sells scarves and head wraps to go to sleep.
Okay.
It's a way of her to make extra money without
Right.
staying slaving behind a chair. Or it's a way to make more money with that one client that be like, how do I take care of this?
Exactly.
You need my wrap. You might want to buy this shampoo or
Right.
edge control before you
Yes.
leave. It's just a way to keep money coming in other than just what you did.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. And I
Yeah.
remember when I was younger, I worked for Taco Bell. Shout out to Taco Bell. $6.50 an hour. So you know
Lord
how
have
long ago
mercy.
that was. So $6.50 an hour, and I remember they was dead set on us upselling. Mm-hmm. Like, it was like always upsell. So if they come and they just order a burrito, you supposed to, did you want a soda to go with that?
Or do you want some
cinnamon twist? Or do you want, so they always told us to upsell. And so that's one of the things that I do with my business when it comes to going beyond the chair.
And that's great you took that.
Yes.
Because a lot of people that do hair, they don't see themselves as a business.
Yes.
All they see themselves is hustling hair.
Yes.
And especially if you come from an atmosphere like that.
Right.
You can learn something from anywhere you work.
Yes,
like upselling.
Yes.
Like, that's something that a lot of us don't really do. And if we do, we sending them to a beauty supply somewhere else.
To get it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's not upselling. That's taking money out your pocket.
Yes, definitely.
So you got to learn how to be to think forward. Mm-hmm. And like I say, when you think forward and just think of different scenarios that could happen, mm-hmm. that helps you either upsell or figure out a way to keep extra money coming in.
Yes, definitely.
It's always a way.
It's always a way.
Especially upselling, because you be shocked when you just be like, you need some hairspray, air control or something. They may not, but they be like, oh, my mama do though.
Right.
Yeah, go on.
Exactly.
Buy this $15 hairspray.
Or when you upselling vitamins, vitamins.
Yeah.
Why not have a couple of vitamins in there, for them to.
Exactly.
So being able to just take that business beyond the chair.
Yes, indeed.
Not just behind the chair. So the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
It's infected our business
tremendously.
So much.
Yes.
And the, I guess you can say the things that the state is asking us to do mm-hmm. as far as our business, like working outside mm-hmm. or, I know they have restrictions that we need to put on our business so that we can stop the spread, but it seems like a lot of it is a violation of our rights. And
I agree. I agree 100%. Because the state, and I'm speaking as a black man.
Yes, of course.
I feel like when they came up with the way we could work, because the second time they shut us down, we really started complaining. And that's everybody that was in our industry.
Yes, definitely.
That's not just whatever race you was like, hold on now.
How do you expect us to do this?
You want me to take care of my family without working?
Yeah.
This $1,200 you gave us, it been gone.
Some people still ain't got theirs.
And the way we work, we may not qualify for unemployment.
Right.
So it was. I didn't think they had a thought about the ethnicity of people when they said go outside. Mm-hmm. Plus, in the middle of summer.
Right.
At that.
Doing the press and curl.
And I feel outside is one of the dirtiest places to be.
Right. Elements
Flying around. They said the virus is airborne. Why can't I be somewhere where I can close the door, keep the air circulating, have an air purifier?
Yes.
I'm washing your hair, cleaning it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm telling my clients as soon as they come in, have wash your hands first.
Right.
I got hand sanitizers everywhere. Have a seat after you wash your hands. We cleaning the chairs after every client. Yes. We're washing the capes after every client. But you want me to take all that outside where they go sweat?
Right.
You got bodily fluids now all on my stuff because it's hot outside.
Yes.
And stuff. I just think they wasn't thinking about us.
No, I don't think so.
And they're asking our clients to wash their hair before they come.
Yes.
I can't agree with that.
No.
Because I'm not for sure how clean you got your hair.
Exactly.
What products did you use? And when clients try that, you go through their hair, you be like, it's still greasy.
It's still oily.
You still got dandruff in your hair.
Exactly.
Now you messing with my implements because I don't want to press your hair or flat iron your hair with whatever
Oils
you did. Yeah, because now you going to mess it up for the next client.
Yes.
Because now all of that's going to transfer to her. They just wasn't thinking about us.
And I don't think they could have not gotten opinions from hairstylists. That truly work in the business.
It wasn't hairstylists that worked the way African Americans work.
Right, exactly.
Because I've been in, I've been through some salons, and not to put any names, but the blow dry bars.
Right.
A lot of them, they come shampooed already. And all they do is blow dry their hair, and they're finished.
Right.
If that's the model they was using,
right,
that's not really
how
this industry works.
No,
you know what
not.
I mean? You get treatments.
Yes.
Sometimes your scalp needs some type of
a different
sea
shampoo,
breeze,
right?
Different shampoo, dandruff shampoo, moisturizing shampoo.
Yes.
Sometimes I just need to clean your hair like really good.
Exactly.
You
I
came
might have
out
to
of
do
braids,
4 washes instead of 3.
Because being that it's hot and like people don't really want to come to the salon as frequent, they getting braids.
Right.
So when you do come back, we got to get all that out your head.
You have a lot more buildup.
And you want me to tell you to do that?
Yeah.
And most people go wet their hair as soon as they take the braid out. They're not going to comb it out.
Yes.
So they going to come to me and want me to comb it out.
To detangle it. That's a whole nother hour of work.
They just not thinking about us. They just not thinking about us, you know.
Not at all.
Yeah.
When you think about just people, they don't know what to use on their hair. They don't know the products. They don't know the product knowledge. Then you think about the liability. So now if your hair falls out because you used something on it, but you came to me to have me style it, how are you going to differentiate who did the damage? Who did the boo-boo? Yeah,
exactly.
You're not going to be able to differentiate that.
You're not. And it's going to be a lot. When this is all said and done, I'm sure the state, it's just confusing to me. Because I want to say it's a violation on my civil rights.
It's so many violations.
But at the end of the day, it's like...
I know you're trying to protect us.
Because I feel like that's the worst place to be right now.
Man.
Like, I feel like it's the worst place to be.
What about the people passing by?
It's just all of that. It's just all of that.
I'm
on the corner of Crenshaw, Manchester.
Yes.
It is a busy intersection. Next to a gas station. The trash, people be coming down. It's just...
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal.
No, it's
not. It's not ideal. And during the shutdown, like the first time they shut us down, my business suffered about 50% of the revenue coming in. I lost staff members. Like, one had to move to help her mama in another state down south somewhere.
Okay.
Another staff member was just scared to come back, so she said she not coming back. Mm-hmm. And it got so slow for my staff that don't really have a major clientele. Mm-hmm. So as a business owner, I had to negotiate a deal with my landlord just to be like, hey man, right now things ain't coming in. I know you technically see us coming in and out. I said, but we got to work out a deal. And I had to work out a deal with him, so he took a hit too.
Right.
Just as a landlord, because of what the state told us what we couldn't do.
Exactly.
And I mean, he was gracious enough to cut a deal with me for a little while. Until things picked back up. And when they opened us up, it was only for 3 weeks.
Yes.
So soon as clients started
coming back,
they shut us back down.
Yeah.
Then you tell us, okay, you can work, but outside. And I'm more in control of my environment inside the salon.
Yes.
I'm making sure everything is disinfected.
Yes.
I feel like if I place my comb outside, ain't no telling what falls on it.
Right.
When I'm inside with a closed door, air conditioning, I know not too many particles has fell on this comb.
Yes.
Compared to being outside. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me.
So Gavin, y'all, we need y'all to get that together.
Hey.
For our industry.
Hey.
We need y'all to get that together. So when it comes to the Board of Barbering and Cosmetology and diversity, do you think they have shown a lot of diversity when it comes to our standards, when it comes to the things that they've taught us in school, the Milady books?
They're getting there.
Okay.
Now, I graduated in 96. They was not there in 96.
Of course not.
although they did teach all the principles of hair,
Right.
all the textures,
In a general sense.
in a
I could
general
say.
sense.
Yes.
But it's not catered towards, well, it is catered towards a certain demographic.
Yes, it is.
Let me say it like that.
Yes, it is.
So the diversity is getting there because of, I think, the celebrity of hair right now.
Okay.
Like, you see a lot of more African American celebrity, beautiful black women wearing their hair a little more natural, more so than the European look.
Right.
You know,
Right. Yes.
So and being that Gavin Newsom created that new law,
The Crown Act.
Crown Act,
Yes.
that now you can go to work being yourself a little bit more.
Right,
So it opened up. Now you see all these, you know, the curl cut,
Yeah.
and then you see a lot of products now for naturally
Natural
curly hair.
Yes, definitely.
And a lot of those are not that good.
No, they're not.
You got to
Anything
find.
that's water-based gonna give you a problem.
Oh, let me tell you. But the thing is, I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Because I have a young lady on my staff. She had her license for about almost 2 years now,
Okay.
and she started working for me while she was going to LA Trade Tech,
Okay.
assisting me, and I would help her study sometimes. And when I would look through the book, they have a bigger chapter now on textured hair.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
They do.
it wasn't like a page or two and it was done. They have a bigger chapter now because it's getting there.
Yeah.
And you know, other people are realizing that we spend money on hair.
That's what I was about to say. I
And
think
so-
they seen that it's money in black hair.
They getting into it too.
So they won't, yeah.
Yeah.
You see all these products coming out for natural
That's
hair
what
with
I'm-
shea butter and this and that.
Yeah, they be
Just
at the hair
catering.
shows and everything.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we're getting there. We're not there yet. Being that we're in California, I think we're like a leader in that.
Okay.
So it's gonna take some time, but we gonna get there.
Yeah.
The diversity is coming. It's not where I would like to see it though.
Okay.
Yeah, because
okay.
when I went to cosmetology school, as you know, it was predominantly black.
Yes, we went to Contempo Beauty School.
Yes, indeed.
Woo, woo.
And the blessing about that was if you went there, you learned how to work on everything.
Yeah.
Knowing that most of us are going to do black hair when we graduate, but you learned how to do everything.
They made it the business.
Yeah.
They say you should not be turning down any money that comes into your salon.
So I felt like we was more prepared to sit in any salon and prosper.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
I was never afraid to do Caucasian hair.
Right.
Caucasian cut.
Right.
What you want a perm, I know what that means on you
Exactly.
compared to a perm
Compared-
on my sisters. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like,
yes.
you got to understand what the terminology is, the difference of the culture, you
Yes.
know. So I just felt coming from Contempo and a school like that, I was a little more prepared. Like, I felt we were more prepared
Yes,
when we got out
definitely.
there, you know.
Definitely. Compared to what they're
Yeah.
coming from now, it's a big jump.
Oh.
And I noticed too, a lot of schools are just focusing in on teaching state board.
Yeah.
Just how to pass
Yeah.
state board. We
Yeah.
just want our numbers to go up.
That's
so
how
we
they
can
get
have
funded, though.
Exactly. And so that's what they're focusing on.
Yeah.
So, but still the students are lacking because of that. You're not really teaching them hands-on life skills that's going to sustain them. It's all about sustainability.
Yeah.
And are you going to be able to sustain them in this business? And
one thing I do when I do talk to students and I go around to conferences and stuff, I do stress continue your education.
yes.
Because what you may go to a school that's only stressing state board.
Right.
So when you get out, that's not gonna make you money.
No.
That's just gonna keep you clean, sanitized, ready for the next client, but not knowing what to do.
Right.
So you gotta keep educating yourself, and it costs.
Yes.
But you go understand when that money start coming in, like, oh, that's what you want. Oh, I know how to do that. Oh, I
And
did that. I get that now.
Yes.
That's when the money gonna start really coming in. But when you like kind of lost and you scared to touch people,
Right.
you're not gonna make any money.
Exactly.
I tell everybody, try. And if you don't understand it, grab somebody with some help. your client would appreciate if you grab somebody and be like, hey, I need to do this on this person.
Exactly.
Consult with them. That's
Yes.
what a lot of new people don't do. They just book the appointment because they feel like it's money coming in.
Right, exactly.
Consult with them, because what I like to do is sit the right person in the right chair.
Yes, definitely.
You know, and a lot of people call me just because I own the shop, and they know I'm not gonna do you wrong when whatever you're asking for. Like, I got some locticians.
Right.
I got some women that can cut short hair really good.
Right.
I got women that's great with color. So if you come in and you tell me you want your locks colored, I may have to be like, look here, get your color done by her.
Right.
And when she's done with you, sit in this chair to get your locks twisted up.
Retwisted, right.
And we gonna work that out.
Exactly.
Because I would rather the girl that do color may not do locks well.
Exactly.
So your locks may be jacked up, but your color's
But your color
fantastic.
gonna look nice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just sitting people in the right chair, but knowing their education. Like if you work in my salon, like I try to get my staff to do 6 classes a year.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like it's not a lot, but it's a lot when you're working.
Right. It is.
That's like 2 classes a quarter.
Right.
You know, so I try to get them involved. Like even if I'm doing something, I'll be like, come through. Like I'm teaching a free class, just come
Right.
through, because you can learn something from me. You may teach me something.
Right.
I'm not for sure.
Exactly.
So I keep it like that, because when they learn constantly, I watch them grow.
Right.
You know,
can see the confidence building too.
Yeah. Like it's about 4 people that work there that have worked for me that now work on their own.
Oh, okay.
And
like
I watch how they'll call me and be like, Marlon, I got clients on Friday. I'm like, it's cool. Like, go ahead. Like, I want you to grow, but let me
Right.
know you got clients. Don't come in and double book with me.
Right. And you
'Cause-
over here shampooing my head, and you're trying to jump over here and make your money. And
Yeah. Just work with me and I work with you.
Yes.
You know, and when I know it's time for you to fly, hey, fly.
Right.
And I'm looking for the next young thing that's trying to learn something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They want to come
That
up
want
under
to,
you
yeah,
and- yeah.
learn something. And I'll tell them all, you should only work for me for about a year.
Right.
After that, you should,
You should be
whatever you
trained
learn
enough
from
to
me,
do,
you should
to
know
make
how to
extra
take
money.
care of hair, keep hair healthy, flat iron it, press it, and trim.
Right.
That's what you're going to learn from me. Now, if you really want to get deep, we can get deep.
Right.
But you should be able to take care of somebody's hair.
Exactly.
By the time this year is over, you should be fluent in it.
Right.
Shouldn't ask me no questions. You should look at the hair and know what it's asking you for.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Does this hair need moisture?
Yeah.
Does this hair need...
What do it need?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, like you said, investing your time, investing your money in yourself
Yes.
and in your business is definitely important.
Yes. It hurts in the beginning, but
It hurts in the beginning, but you
afterwards,
will
it's-
see
Yeah.
you will see a return on your investment
Every time.
all the time.
And the thing is, you have to treat yourself as such. I hear a lot of people have great ideas, but they never execute.
Right.
They never do the research.
Mm-hmm.
If they do the research, they never build their website to get the thing going.
Right.
They never see what licenses they may need to sell this product. Like, to sell product, you need a wholesaler's license.
Yes.
It's as simple
Most
as going
people
to the
don't know.
state and applying for it. It don't cost that much.
Yes.
Pay for it, and they give you a piece of paper that says you can sell product.
Right.
So if any official come in and see you selling something, like, they can tell you take all that down.
Right. Right. But you legitimate.
But
if you
when
got
you
that.
legit, you got that paper, you can put prices on. I'm having a clearance sale.
Exactly.
You can sell it,
Yes.
and don't be afraid to sell it.
Legitimate.
Yeah, but you have to do the research. And I tell people, whoever have something they feel is worth doing, take an hour a day and work on it. Cause we all
That's
like,
good advice.
we're all doing
Good
hair.
advice.
But if you take an hour a day and just work on whatever it is, building your website, promoting yourself, getting it professional.
Right.
You know, like hooking up with people that got the cameras. You know
Right,
what I mean?
they're
That-
specialized.
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
that know what
Almighty visual.
they're doing to make you or your product look good.
Yes.
That's what you have to do the research on, and that's what you got to take the time to build those relationships, gain the knowledge to do.
Right.
And a lot of people just won't do that little bit. Just take an hour a day. Just
Yeah.
all it takes is an hour.
It's an hour.
And
You will
an
see
hour
a
go by like
difference.
that. Cause as soon as you figure out something, you gonna want to sit there a little longer. But an hour go by like that.
Exactly. And that's what I was about to say. giving an hour to your investing in your business
Yeah.
compared to we go to the club or we go out or we hanging out with the friends 4, 5 hours, 6 hours
or
a day.
you sit on the phone on your
scrolling.
for you. You know what I mean?
But
like instead of going into your settings and figure out how to turn it into a business page because you want to sell your product or you got something to sell, like something to offer, or hooking up with somebody with some cameras to make whatever visual you want to look tight. Like you got to pay for that.
Yes, you do.
You got to, and when you pay for it and it looks great, people will pay for your services. Or people will pay, and you'll start making that money. But it hurt to kind of get a cameraman. What you asking, $250? God damn, huh?
Right,
you go.
exactly.
Yeah,
don't look.
Don't look. Just give it to him. But then when he give you something that's quality
and professional,
and you post it, and now you getting all these likes, and people are interested now.
Yes.
Your money go come back tenfold.
Definitely.
You know, so just spend an hour a day on something, either on your social media, making it look like something. Because I have 3 pages. I have a salon page, which is DTPN Salon on Instagram. I have a I am Marlon Clayton. That's all about me doing hair and my products.
Okay.
Then I have It's Marlon. I'm talking mess on there. I'm political on there. I'm cracking jokes on there because some people only follow my hair page.
Okay.
So that's all you need to know.
Right.
Some people follow my salon and they can see all the different stylists that I have in the salon.
Right.
But then you go see my personality It's Marlon.
On the right.
Yeah, you go see my personality. I'm talking crazy. I might post some hair stuff, but I'm mainly just cracking jokes, talking crazy on that one.
Right.
But my hair page looks professional.
Yes.
My business page looks professional.
Right.
My It's Marlon look like my personality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
You just gotta. I couldn't put all of that on one page.
Right, I see what you're
because
saying.
some people I might be on my, Black Lives Matter movement I can't do that on my hair page because I got more than black people that I do.
Right.
So
yes.
I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because of how I may feel personally.
Right.
Because dollars are green.
Right. At the end of the day,
dollars are the same shade.
Okay.
So that's why I say, just make sure you understand what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it.
Right. And I think that's some good advice to our up-and-coming cosmetologists, our up-and-coming barbers, things like that. Yeah. So lastly, Marlon, before we end this, can you tell me...
It's almost over?
It's almost over. It went so fast, huh? So what are some of the challenges that you found when owning a salon? Because I know that's like the next step for a cosmetologist or barber to get into after they've been behind the chair. It's like, okay, well, let me have some people work for me now. So what are some of the challenges that somebody can encounter?
Ooh, let me pull out this list. Well,
I would say top 3 then.
Well, let me start at location and working with the city that you want to work in.
That's a good one.
The reason why I start there is because a lot of people see a piece of property and pay the first and last and get the key, and then the city says they can't open
that particular salon or barber shop.
Yeah. So do your research. That's the first hurdle.
Okay.
No, you go hit hurdles, but it's just how you tackle them.
Right.
How you jump over. Second, it will be within owning a salon. Understand your role as the owner.
Okay.
It's not just to collect booth rent or collect commission. You are a counselor. You are HR. You are a janitor. You are
maintenance man.
Yeah, maintenance. You putting out all the fires.
Right.
You are squashing anything petty that can grow. And that's I have 18 stylists.
Wow. 18 different personalities.
So you got to squash pettiness quick.
Right.
So that the vibe will stay good. Because when the vibe is good, people love being there.
Right.
I treat every client with respect, love, admiration, pleasure to see you, and that ain't even my client.
Right.
I just want you to know I appreciate you coming to whoever's chair you sitting in. Appreciate you.
Support, because that's supporting my business.
That's supporting my business. It's
Right.
my brand. It's my name. Because when everything hit the fan, everybody looking for the owner.
Exactly, for sure.
When something go wrong, because, for instance, I keep it quick. I try to keep it quick. We almost had an electrical fire in my shop last summer.
Yeah, you could be an electrician too. You gotta be an electrician.
Caught the issue, but it was a real issue. I had to shut the whole shop down. Thankfully, I have a network of people where I placed everybody within a day to be somewhere, and I paid for them to be there without nobody. I won't say they didn't complain,
Right.
but I was like, if you want to make money, go here.
If you
Go
still want to
here,
make your
go
money,
here,
right?
Go here.
I've
Take your
already worked
stuff.
it out for you.
We have an electrical problem that I'm working on. It's gonna take a day to fix. Then I got to get the Edison out here to
Make
inspect
sure it's
it.
okay.
Then we can come back to work. That took a week. So I had everybody placed. So you gotta have that mindset. Like when it hit the fan, you gotta be able to
Maneuver and
if
problem
you
solve.
prop quick, cause even when the lights go out, like not because the rent ain't paid, we had an issue where somebody hit the light post and a major, the whole neighborhood went out, right?
Right.
So I was like, well, we can sit here and wait, or you can go down the street. I'll call my people. You got space? I got 3 coming. Cool.
Right.
I'll take care of them at that shop, but I still tell them to pay booth rent.
Right.
They be like, why it didn't work? No, I paid your booth rent there.
Exactly, for you to go over there and work.
So you can make your money.
Yes.
Like, and that's something that an owner has to understand.
Right.
Because a lot of people, they be like, well,
I'm not making no money either. No, that's
no,
not how this works.
It's not how it works. Another thing, let me see. Another thing is,
So with the electrical, give us some insight about that. Was it too many plugged
no,
in?
it was. I'm in an older building. Like
Okay.
the building is almost like I think 100 years old, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
And the wiring was old.
Okay.
The main wiring. Now, when I moved in, I upgraded some stuff, so it was moving that old stuff a little too strong.
Right.
And this is after I expanded. So when I expanded, I upgraded a lot of the power and
Fixtures,
plumbing,
yeah.
and it wasn't used to all that activity. So the breaker in the back was about to catch on fire.
Okay.
And electrical fires move fast.
Right.
So we caught it because, believe it or not, somebody was walking in through the back and saw smoke coming up out of it.
Okay.
I had to
good.
shut everything down, call 911. They told me tell everybody to get out the building right now. So
because like you say, electrical.
that it hit everything right
Yes.
in a second. So when that happened, it was like, all right, we down.
Right.
Who can I call?
Exactly.
Who do I keep good relationships with?
Right.
I try to keep good relationships with people, just in general. It's just the personality I have. But I try to keep good relationships. So if something happened, I can help you if you need it.
Right.
And you can help me if needed.
Right.
You know.
I need a couple of my stylists to come over there. You need
something
something?
you can call me. I got a chair too. Tell them come on. You
Right.
know.
Exactly.
But then again, it's business too. So
Right.
I'm gonna charge them a day rate when they come.
Exactly.
So are you giving them money to pay me, or at the end of the day, they need to understand that. And I feel the same way. If I'm sending somebody to you, I'm not expecting nothing free.
Exactly.
You know. So
Exactly.
so that's just what happened. Then got it fixed. It took a minute because some of my staff kind of was trying to step in to help, and they kept slowing the process up.
Okay.
It was supposed to be fixed in like 2 days. So it got manually fixed, but then people kept calling Edison, and I was on vacation. So people was calling Edison, asking them what's going on. So Edison was like, why are all these people calling? Stop everything until we inspect it.
Right.
If they would have left it alone, they would have cut the power right back on.
Right. Okay.
So, you know.
And then you happen to be on vacation.
Yeah, and I was on. Stuff always happen when you go on vacation. That's another thing
Always,
too.
that's
If you're the
another
owner, everything gonna happen when you go. I went to a conference in Vegas when I was leaving. we had a major plumbing problem on the new side. Water was coming up out the ground. And you know what my staff did? Because I was at the shop, but I was on the other side doing something else. I think I was getting a haircut or something. Like, about to leave, like, really about to hit the road. They was like, I ain't telling them. You tell them. No, I ain't telling them. I ain't.
And he about to go on
I hit
vacation.
the road. I'm driving. My phone stopped blowing up. I answered, hello. We got a plumbing issue. What's going on? They telling me, they FaceTiming me, water coming up out the ground. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call y'all right back. Call my plumber guy, call my contractor. They went. They didn't fix it, but they was like, tell everybody shampoo on the other side for now. We gonna patch this up. This might be a big bill. It might not be, but it might be.
Right.
So the whole time I'm at the conference, that's all I'm thinking about. Is like, how am I gonna?
And how much is it gonna cost?
How much this gonna
me?
cost me? Yeah, and I gotta get it fixed. I got so many people
that work on that side.
Yeah, and the thing is, you go get it done. It's just getting it done the right way. Like never go with the first person to say what's wrong. Get about 3 to 4 people, and if it's a consistent thing, then go with the best price. Sometimes the best price ain't the best work.
Right.
So you got to understand their work also.
Right.
Because, be honest with you, this older gentleman came in and he fixed it for like $200. Everybody else was like, this gonna cost like $10,000.
Couple thousand.
Yeah, like this might be like a $15,000 bill.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, all right, I gotta go get a little small business loan. Keep your credit good.
Yes.
So you can get small business loans when needed.
Exactly. In these cases.
Yeah. Get you an LLC, become a business, just don't hustle.
Exactly.
So, you know, it was just one of them things that I was blessed with. An older gentleman, knew what to do, had an issue like this before. He snaked it so good that we haven't had a problem yet. He added some hair traps underneath all my sinks, so now I'm catching the hair before it gets into the main line.
Yeah.
And we've been good ever since. And I saved. I look at it like I saved $10,000.
Right.
Because they was talking about breaking up the concrete from the front to the shampoo room. And I was like, ugh. And if you know my shop, my shampoo room is all the way in the back. And they was talking about breaking it because the water was leaking in the front of the shop. Like water was coming up where your seats are.
Right.
I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. But anyway, we got it fixed. We good.
That's good. That's good.
Everybody back happy again.
For now.
For now. Until the next tragedy.
Well, you kind of gave us a little bit of your IG and your where you want people to find you. Can you give us that again?
To find my hair page, well, let's start with my salon. Let's find my salon page. Go to DTBN Salon on IG. My personal hair page is I am Marlon Clayton, MarlonClayton. And if you just want to see my personality, you can go to You Know It's Marlon. And
all right, Mr.
Marlon.
You know it's Marlon right there. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for gracing me with your presence.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
Always.
All right.
Thank
Now
you.
he's bringing all of this. Hey, we gon' take it beyond the chair. Hey, we gon' take it beyond the chair.